Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode. It's as the City Vibes, and today y'all we gonna get into some things. This episode is about finding yourself after kids.
Yes.
After kids, we tend to just lose ourselves, forget the old us, and just
embracing womanhood, basically.
Exactly.
So how do you feel? How did you feel after you had your daughter?
After I had my daughter,
Did y'all have postpartum?
yes, that's what I was just
Both
about
of
to
you
get
guys?
into. After I had my daughter, it was just like something new, of course. I really didn't know like what to do actually because this was my first kid.
Yeah.
And I just was kind of lost a little bit because I didn't really want nobody to hold her. And it wasn't that, you get what I'm saying, I didn't want them to see her or anything like that. It was just like, let me figure this shit out real quick.
But I think you was great though. For that to be your first time, like Morgan was like smart as shit. She was a little small baby. She was talking, walking.
Yes.
Everything was just advanced. Like she was she even had a full mouth of teeth.
But I was so
That was
sad.
already-
At like 8 months. I'm like, where the hell this
No,
baby
my
come
baby-
from?
my
The
baby
baby,
had
she was so
teeth
smart
early,
and
too.
just
Yes.
Yeah, my daughter was too. I think that I'm not saying like to boys, but I think girls they like mature.
More mature.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
because
is
Zaya had
true.
teeth, like 4 teeth at 3 months.
Me
Yes.
too, Morgan too.
Morgan was
And
17.
at 5 months, she was holding her own bottle.
Yes.
Yes.
At 7 months, that baby threw that pacifier.
Girl,
But I
yes.
can honestly say neither one of my kids, they never use pacifiers
baby,
ever.
God bless.
I need
Yup.
that pacifier.
Baby,
They
quick.
never use pacifiers. I don't know how I did it or how they did it, but they never needed a pacifier. No.
Yes.
I don't think I would have survived without no pacifier.
And Salim, he's so calm. You would think like he
Yeah.
had something soothing him, but nope.
That's good, but boys do be chilling too.
Yeah, they
I think
do.
it's a little like. Did you think
It's a mix.
it's a mix?
Yeah.
Because I was about to say you don't have nothing
Because
to
they
compare
be
it to.
bouncing off the walls.
The
I
boys,
feel like
the
they,
boys.
yes, I'm calm and they just be wanting to be rah all the
Yeah.
time. Like they be having so much in it. And I'm learning now, like, you have to actively take them out to burn that energy or they
Yeah.
gonna get on your nerves all day.
For sure.
And it's like you can't even be mad that they
Morgan
getting
was
on
so
your nerves
calm, shit,
because
like-
they have so much energy. You gotta take them
Yes.
to burn it. Yes, you
I
gotta
used
let
to
them
work,
burn it.
when I first had, I used to work at a restaurant, so I used to work overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I get off in the mornings, my husband going to work. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So it's like I had to get up, still be up.
Uh-huh.
fix
Yes, and I know you
breakfast,
was like
get
a
shit-
zombie,
Ooh, I
falling
was a zombie,
asleep.
but I was like,
This
let
my
me
child.
this my
yeah.
child, let me care for her, let me do all the things. But Morgan actually was so calm of a baby.
Yeah,
like
it
when I
wasn't
wanted to take a nap, she was taking a nap too. You
That
get
was
what I'm saying?
already-
So
yeah,
like
my daughter was like
oh,
that too. She
wow.
was real easy. So when I had my second child, Dylan, girl, that baby would not sleep like all night. Like he literally probably would go to sleep like 4:00 in the morning, and then probably stay asleep to maybe like 9. But Zaya, she slept all night. You could just change her, give her a bottle, she gonna be
Yes.
asleep. Dylan is the reason why my kids are so spaced apart.
Because I was like, oh, all right.
I
I see what it is now. I got lucked up with the first one,
Oh
but
my God! I'm
Yes.
talking about he was just a crybaby.
Yeah.
Like not in a bad way, but he just like was a
So-
crybaby.
Mhm. My
Like,
first son was like that too. He was so spoiled that he just didn't know how to handle not having his way. So he
Yeah.
used to spaz out, like fall out, hit his head everywhere. Just I used to just be like, this
Doing
baby
stupid
is
shit.
so crazy. And he is like a complete 180 now. Like he calmer. He's
Yeah.
still
high, low height.
hype,
Yeah.
but he much calmer than he used to be. Like he used to spaz out like nothing I ever seen before.
Yeah.
From a little small human, you'd be like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
How you even know how to act like that?"
No, for real. That was
So do
my
y'all
last
actually
child.
like being a mom? Like some
Hell
people
yeah.
just be
I love
like,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, you know.
It's
I
tired.
really
You
do.
get tired sometimes. Like
Yeah.
anything, going to work, being in a relationship, everything
Everything is time.
is tiring at some
Yeah.
point.
Life is
but
tiring.
Yeah.
I think that just understanding that it's just a never-ending
Yeah.
cycle of life. Like this is what we was here to do. We was
Yeah.
put here to be wives and mothers.
Is
and
that what we really put here?
What else? What else do you think your purpose is?
I'm not saying that that's not our purpose,
Right.
but like, what about the women that struggle with fraternity? You know, struggle with having kids.
But that's
Do
what
they
I'm saying. They
find-
have a different purpose.
But so
I
you
think
think
that they
that
have a
women
different
was
purpose.
just was definitely put here to
No,
reproduce?
I don't think that that's all we were put here to do, but I think that that is a part of who we are as women. I think that that's just one of the things that we you know.
So do y'all believe when women be like, oh no, I don't want kids? Do you think they probably just saying that because it's something to say and they already don't have kids?
Some
I think
probably
some
really
people just
feeling like
realize
that.
like, oh, it's like I was just talking to my coworker about this. It's a certain level of dedication you have to be a parent. You like you got to be that every day, even when you know you don't have the kid. But some people don't have some people just don't want to have to worry about somebody in that sense. Like some people don't want to have to be responsible. You know, every decision you make, you have to think about this one. You know, some people don't want to, and I don't fault them. I don't think that's like a character flaw or anything.
It could be overwhelming for them too.
Yeah,
They
some people just know
like,
what they want for their life, and that just don't fit in it. Yeah.
So is it a part of you all that want your old life before you had kids, and you get saying just wanted to go out, you know, stuff like that?
For me, no.
I say for me, no, only because I can still do all those things.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not like locked down, shackled up to where I can't have a life.
You can't have a life.
Yeah, like I can still do all of the things. So I think, and I'm blessed that I have that type of balance. But yeah, I don't miss it.
I think for me, because I had my daughter early, so I had Zaya when I was 19. So to think about what I was doing before her, I just think I was like enjoying my teenage years. Like, you know what I'm saying, outside, doing things that teenagers do outside. I don't miss that. And I also feel like, you know, I had her for a reason. You know, like, so I'm like so glad that I did have my child when I had her. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, like, she really made me grow up. Like, I was always grown and I always had responsibility.
Make you grow up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I always had that type of responsibility. But I really feel like having my daughter at an early age, it made me more mature. Like, I didn't like have the need or the desire to want to
be back outside.
Like, I mean, even after I had her, I started, you know, we'd go out to the club and stuff here and there, but just like constantly being outside and just doing,
and that gets
shit.
tiring
like,
too. Just always
because you already did it for so long, like for damn near 4 or 5 years straight. I'm outside enjoying
and you
life,
can still have fun too.
You can still have fun, you know, as a parent. But I think when I had her, like, all my attention was straight to her.
You just was,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I only saw my daughter. Do y'all think, like, after you have kids and you in a relationship with the person that you had your child by, did you feel like that your sex drive had changed after you had your child? Did you feel like it decreased?
It did. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I feel like back then, we was just like getting it on. It was like, come on, let's get, you know. But like after that, it was just like, okay, let me schedule this. Not really a schedule, but like,
no, that's exactly how life be though.
Okay, come on, tonight we gonna do a little 1-2. But I don't know, it changed, but I felt like, I guess he wanted it a little bit more, and I was just like, okay, well, maybe
like,
I
I'm
need
tired. I've been up with this baby all day.
You know, we forget sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
They
like,
got needs and stuff too, and they be like, damn, like, what about me? But it's like,
that's
you a
why
new mother.
I feel like,
you get what I'm saying?
That's why, like, if both parents are actively doing for the kid, the baby, and everybody's waking up, everybody's doing all the same things. I think it'll be easier for both people to be like, all right, we need to fuck now. Like, it's time for us. But if only I'm doing everything and you just relaxing, of course you think about sex. I'm not really on that right now. I'm tired. But I think it's just a balance that you gotta have if you want to maintain that same sex drive at the baby. But it definitely decreases though, for sure, because priorities start shifting and like, that's not number one on the list no more.
For sure. And then it's like, what's the reality of, for real, like, of you having a mate that's gonna be 100% locked in? Not saying they're not a good father, but most time all the responsibility
and it's just natural. It's just
like natural.
It's just how it
like how it's designed. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, shit, I just turn over on my side or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be feeling. Not saying you don't feel like it, but
when that baby gone, right now, when that baby start getting picked up and stuff, you be like, oh, okay.
But like, what if, when your baby do get picked up and y'all have a long time, and sometimes like two women are a long time, like, okay, finally the child is with their grandmother, and you be like, damn, I can go ahead and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a nap. Like, the reality of that shit. Like,
I mean, but I feel like if the baby gone, you got enough time to and
do something. Yeah.
take a nap. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
They be gone for 2 hours. You be like, shit, I'm about to sleep. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
seriously.
But no. Go ahead, Malika.
Okay, so
I want to ask a question actually.
Go ahead.
Dang,
So,
okay.
how do y'all how do y'all feel, or how do y'all trust yourselves with the decisions that y'all make as a parent? Like when y'all make decisions, whether it be small, big, easy, hard, like how do y'all trust that y'all making the best decision for your kid?
Oh wow, that's a great question.
That's a real great question. Because I don't think you can ever really
know for sure that's
the best decision.
Thing.
Because I feel like we all just learning as we go and just like winging that shit. It's not like, I mean, we did have good, we had examples coming up, but of course, I don't want to do stuff that the way my mother did it, or the way, what I'm saying, y'all mother probably did it. Like, it's probably like that plays on my mind. But I think with me, it probably depends on the situation, and I will definitely talk to my husband because I'm not a single parent.
Right.
So it's different for me, like, hey, what you think, or whatever like that. And I will say, like, me having my kids and it's a 2-parent household,
it's much easier.
It's much easier,
Okay.
but sometimes I feel like because I'm not the strict parent, and
You not the strict parent?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not like the disciplinary one.
Yeah,
Like I
okay.
probably yell and curse, I'm gonna fuck you up, and whatever. I really honestly don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I think out of all my kids, Dylan probably got a whooping the most, and that's probably like 8th grade. He just like needed to get his ass whooped, but it's like I only whoop him to get to him before Dominique got to him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because
Like,
you wanted to
already
last
already did it. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it depends on the situation, and most of the time, I let him handle it or whatever. But I will say, I never was put in a situation that I had to like try to think, was I making the best
Overthink it,
decision for my
yeah.
kids?
I
Because my
think-
kids like real
Yeah.
easy going. So
and I think my
don't know.
intentions be always like, I'm trying. This is the best I
best,
can do.
yeah,
You know what
the
I'm
best
saying?
thing
so
I could come up with.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I think
make
for
sure I'm
me it's
doing
a
it
little
right.
bit different because I do have,
You co-parenting?
yes.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I do have to experience, I have
Yeah.
to like analyze the decisions I make, and sometimes I might overthink it. But I think the struggle come in is when the disagreements start happening. Like, you don't agree with a decision I may have made. I don't agree with a decision you have made. But the difference is, when I disagree, I still stay in my lane because I know for sure, even if that decision is what you did, I know that you was still coming in with the best interest for our child.
Yeah.
That type of thought process is not reciprocated. So sometimes, like, we be at an impasse, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Because he coming at me, questioning me, or asking me this, why you doing this, why you doing that? And it's a constant battle that I have to go through because it's like, I'm a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
We in 2 different households.
Yeah.
My situation is not your situation. So you have to understand that not all the time I'm going to be doing something that you agree with.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like he watching this, but, but it's just like,
Somebody might be
it's just like, it's a constant battle that I have to face because it's just like, bro.
And it be like, with co-parents, and I always wanted to ask someone that have to co-parent with a person that they no longer like as a human being. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like you at all, but I have to do this for my child.
That's where we at. Like, it's to a point where he don't like who I am as a person, and vice versa. So it's like, it's always something.
Yeah. Do you know why he don't like you as a person? Is it because he feel like he can't control who you are now?
I think so. And I think that for a while it was easier because I was going along with everything.
Yeah.
And now it's just to a point where I don't care for you to be pleased with the decisions I make or how I go about shit. So it's just harder now, I think, because it's different.
Yeah.
It's different for him. It's different for me. It's different for our kid. But I've always tried to make sure we stay good enough to where, it won't affect the kid and everything be good. But he don't really care if we
really
in that type of space. Yeah, so it just be never ending.
Do you think y'all will ever get in that space, like when y'all can just like coexist and really like get down to having an adult conversation?
And I think what it's going to take is for my son to get a little bit older, for him to start voicing his opinion more, because he's still a kid. So of course he want us to get along, but that's the most he gonna say is why we can't get along, but it ain't too much enforcing that he can do for any of us to move in any type of way. But I think that's what it's going to take for him to get a little bit older and start voicing his opinion, for us to be like, okay, he feel like I was wrong in this situation. Maybe I am then, because if my kid feel like that, you know what I'm saying, he the one that's most affected. So I've been, for a long time, we've been on and off, getting on good pages, and then a fall short for whatever reason. So I honestly don't know, other than, like I said, for him to get a little bit older. I don't see it.
Do he have other kids?
Yeah. He has another kid, yeah.
But he with that kid's...
No.
What the fuck is the issue then?
Child, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I try... So, the way he described it is that it's just, I'm a fucked up parent. I'm a deadbeat. I am just not a good decision maker. I am... just not a good parent. I don't deserve kids. And all of those things. That's how he feel about me. And everybody that know me would be just like, that's bonkers, because, y'all know me. But from the outside looking in, like I said, because he don't like who I am as a person, it's easy for him to think of me that way. Yeah, he's never gonna. Yeah, it's just never gonna be okay. Especially if it's not mirroring exactly how he living, it's never gonna be enough for him.
Oh wow! Hope that situation get better.
I mean, it's like,
I mean, it is what it is at this point, and I think because it's finalized through courts to where it can't really be adjusted anymore, that I'm cool. I don't really care if we get along anymore. I don't even really have to talk to you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's crazy. That shit gotta be like irritating.
It is. It's so stressful because, and like we was having a conversation the other day, and I was telling him, like, the anxiety I get with having to even talk to you on the phone is just wild. To the point where I don't I don't text back sometimes. I'm ignoring them. Just because I don't know what type
mood you in.
I don't know what type of time you on right now. You never coming with good intentions. It's never good. It's never nothing good coming from your way. So it's just, I be trying to stay away. And even when I stay away, it's just always something.
Like you can't never like please him.
I can't get, and it's just like with him, I feel like a kid that's always in trouble about something.
Is he older?
No, and that's what's so bonkers. Because it's like, and for a long time, I used to say to him, like, you're a little ass boy to me. Like, but it's just like, he's so stuck in his ways that it's just no changing it. So I've already accepted that that's just who he is, and it's just never gonna be ideal situation. But
okay, so what advice, since you on that, what advice would you give to new moms that's already have kids in that situation? What advice would you give?
The only advice I can give is just always keeping what's best for the kid at the forefront. That's the only advice I can give, because it'll be hard sometimes, because like at the beginning of this journey that we on, I used to be so angry, so I was violent every time I was seeing him. It was violence every time, like, because it was just like, who you playing with? Like, why you playing with me in that time? Like, it just was so crazy. And then it was just like a whole bunch of police games. It was just so much happening that I'm like, all right, let me chill. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't going to help my situation with me trying to, still be there for my kids. So I had to like calm that down a lot. But I was so angry for so long. So just always keeping what's best for the kid at the forefront, because it's easy to lose sight of that when somebody playing with you over your kid. It's easy to,
and definitely like not still being intimate with that person.
Oh yeah, and it's like
it's like, because soon as you even if like you was too entertained being intimate with him, you'll see that whole little switch. And like men like that, they be mad because they no longer can control you.
And I think you. That's where the resentment started at. Because like when we broke up, we was broken up, and it took him a minute to wrap his mind around that alone. But even once, you know, we started moving on, he doing him, I'm doing me, he still thought that access would still be there. And when I showed him, when he found out, like, oh,
okay,
she ain't fucking it was just like a shock to him, almost.
Like the audacity.
Yeah, like what? So I think that's where, like, the tip of the iceberg, where it started. Like, okay, we not a team. Like, I don't know. Like, in his mind, maybe. No so it wasn't the same type of relationship, I guess. So now it's like we became individuals. You over there, I'm over here. We just share this common child. The respect started going out the window, and it just was like a ripple effect from there.
True. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Okay.
What is one thing you are reclaiming now that it makes you feel like yourself again? You know, like after you have your child, or, you know, you just feel like
reclaiming.
Yeah, like something that you feel like you're reclaiming, that you stepping into as being a woman and being a mother. You know,
I would say my soft girl era, because I was always just like, how could I say this? Just more so reserved. You get what I'm saying? More so worry about everybody else. I want to worry about me. I want to go out a little bit more.
You want to go out a little bit more?
I do. Not so much. You know how I am. But I'm just saying, like, just want to take care of me. You get what I'm saying?
So you saying you want to have more you time by yourself?
Yes, but I'm taking that back because I feel like I need it in order to, you know, just
be happier.
Be happier and just live life.
So what steps are you taking to do that? Like, you know, it's easier said than done, but are you really putting action behind those words?
Yeah. I feel like just taking the time out for myself, maybe reading a book, or just getting back to doing my makeup, because I stopped for a while. You get what I'm saying? Just doing the things that I like to do. You get what I'm saying? And not so much worried about, you know, what my husband doing, just worry about me. You get what I'm saying? Because he's okay. You get what I'm saying? But I want to make sure that I'm mentally okay. You get what I'm saying?
Sometimes it can be, I feel like not even just like being a mother. I just feel like being a woman sometimes is just overwhelming in itself. It's like literally a lot that we really carry on our shoulders. And I know, like, you know, we have Mother's Day, but I feel like we definitely have to take out some time, at least once a month, for ourselves. You know, I don't care if it's just going to the spa. If you go out to eat by yourself, you go to the mall to buy you a pair of shoes, some perfume.
Something.
What?
I don't know. That thing's like, what is going on here? You know, just like to really treat yourself to something, because I feel like men don't really understand exactly what we go through.
Because they go through a different type of struggle.
Yeah. So like our struggle is like, of course, we gotta wake up. We gotta get the kids ready for school. We gotta get ready for work. And then when we come home, we gotta bathe the child, clean, get ready for tomorrow, sex. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fit all this shit in one day. And then sometimes you be like, you just overwhelmed and tired. So I always had help, so I'm not saying it like that, but sometimes I be like, oh my God, like I'm like yesterday.
Today is just a lot.
Like yesterday I was so freaking tired. I don't even know why. I was just so sleepy. I'm like, I just laid down and I just crashed. Like I was just tired. Like it just came out of nowhere. And I just feel like for me, I don't really have to reclaim anything, because I always try to find time for myself. Like that's just who I am.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna read my book.
She gonna take that time.
I'm
gonna read my book, and if I feel overwhelmed or too much, and I wake up in the morning, I want to call out. I'm gonna call out and go get my hair done. I'm gonna get my maintenance done, even if it's on the work day, because sometimes
you need that mental break.
And sometimes people feel like just because two parents is in a household, you don't get tired. Like you be tired too. Yeah. Like it's hard for us too. But now I'm not saying that
they don't do it. But like we said earlier, like women, we are the ones.
It's just naturally always.
It's just naturally.
You still gotta make sure he right, make his lunch and his clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot sometimes that it can just be. I'm not saying draining, because I won't trade it for the world, but it's just like God. damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, for real, seriously.
I think I'm reclaiming just my calmness. Mm-hmm. I'm less reactive because life was whooping my ass for a minute, and I was like so angry and snappy, and I just couldn't understand why I was going through the shit I was going through. So I'm just like mad at the world, and not even in a crazy way, because I wasn't like doing crazy shit, but just like the people closest to me, I'm like snapping at them, or just not being my natural calm self. I think I'm stepping back into like just being calm and
I'm good. No, I ain't say nothing.
I thought she had something to say, but
yeah, I like that for you.
I feel like I'm getting back to it.
Do y'all sometimes feel like the chaos that we have in our life is something that we create on
sometimes
our own?
For sure, sometimes I think I always self-reflect and be like, okay, if I ain't do that one thing right there, none of this shit would be happening right here. I always think like that, but it'd be like, I'm the type of person that if I want to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if I know what's gonna happen after that,
you'd be like, I'm just gonna stick my hand in that.
But it, to a certain extent, like, I do still have kids. I do still, have to have a roof over my head, have to have a job. So it's like, those things I know I'm aware of, but it's like still, sometimes
you be a little risky,
and not even like in a super bad way, but just like, I've done things that I know I shouldn't have, and it didn't turn out, the best. But I think
this thing is throwing me off.
I think a lot of us, we make decisions that we shouldn't have made that, create the chaos in our life. Some people are gluten for punishment. Some people just can't help but to have drama going and stirring.
Yeah.
And those type of people I stay away from. Me, I don't like drama that much. A little razzle dazzle here and there. That's it.
Throw it in
but
the pot.
like, not every day, constant, all the time. That shit is that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. Especially when somebody just call you like, yeah, girl,
it's never good. And that's why, like,
now.
I had to learn too, because I used to be the type of person, every little thing happened to me, I'm calling everybody I know. Why the fuck, girl? Every single thing. Like, I just had to share it, because it's just like, I ain't want it sitting on me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. But now it's just like, that shit happened. That shit ain't about nothing. I ain't even got it.
I still do it
but it's like, you wouldn't feel the need to share everything.
No.
I pick and choose what I want to
share. Exactly. Yeah, that's how I am now, but I had to learn the hard way. Like, you don't want to be the person that always call with the drama, always call with negativity. Like, I'm going to call with some good shit sometimes.
Do you think that you like a difficult person to like deal with?
No,
sometimes
not at all. I think I'm very easy to deal with.
What if that person?
You don't agree?
Yeah, I think so. But what if that person don't feel like
I
that?
mean,
like, even like go back to the co-parent.
think
maybe he think that you're not a good person to like get along with. Maybe he probably feel like you.
I can't see how he would think that. I can't see how he would think that, because I'm almost like a yes man. Because it's like, I be trying to keep the peace so much, and I know how much
a Libra thing.
I know I know how much he love control, that I be submissive. A Pisces.
Yeah.
You don't gotta say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. So it's like,
I already know the beast I'm dealing with, so I pick my poison. I'm not problematic in no type of way.
Y'all not. Yeah.
Don't align.
Yeah. The math don't be mathing for me sometimes.
No, I just feel like with Libras, I feel like because y'all like got that scale, so y'all try to keep y'all shit as even and neutral as possible.
You know what? A lot of
people,
soon
as that motherfucker tilt over a little bit, you be like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? I need to tilt it back over there. I do feel like with Libras, because like Libras is like my sister sign, and I get along with Libras really, really good. So I know you guys, like, I know y'all. I feel like with y'all do let a lot of shit just roll over, just keep happening, and then you be like, okay, hold the fuck on, like, I ain't taking no more, and that's when you just be like,
and
okay,
that's some people can't take that. Some people be looking like,
and then it's to the other person, like, you took this shit for so long, who the fuck is you to not take what the fuck I got?
Who is you to change and have some fucking boundaries?
Yeah, exactly.
And that be the life I live all the time. Like, motherfuckers be looking at me like I'm crazy when it be like.
But shouldn't you set them boundaries in the beginning of rip?
Yeah, and that's why that's kind of a character flaw. To just let things ride off in the sunset for so long to where when you do try to set boundaries, motherfuckers is not respecting it. Yeah,
especially if it's new boundaries that you set, you never just put it in play.
And that's why I think everything is a learning experience. I learned to go into certain things already setting boundaries off the gate, so you know, like, this is what you can and can't do when you fucking with me. Right. So right. Yeah. I had to learn the hard way though.
And that's just all goes to us getting older and experiencing.
You gotta go through those life experiences though. That's why it's like
you gonna deal with the next situation.
Yes, and that's why I've been through so many things that it's like at the time I'm just distraught about it, but looking back, I'm like,
that was some sure shit.
Yeah, now I know the next motherfucker come with them type of tricks. Already, come on now, been there, done that. You already, so like I'm glad that I did experience some of the things because I'm time enough for a whole lot of motherfuckers. Like, so yeah, I'm good.
Do you have like expectations? That you feel
I feel like every question is for me, right? It's
right, but I just switched it around because I just feel like I don't know why the energy. I feel like it's just drawn more to her,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask you: do you feel like you have expectations on people that you deal with since you are a single parent, like in the dating aspect?
Yes, and that's why I think that I be so quick to cut people off is because my fuse is so short. Like, because I have kids that's not going to be nobody else's other than my baby father's, I just be moving a certain type of way. Certain things I don't be having no time for. If I feel like you playing game, if any type of red flag, I'm not ignoring none of them. Yeah. So it just be like... Yeah, it's just like
is that a good thing though? Maybe
I mean,
you missing your one.
I don't know. I can't really say if it's a good thing or not because I might come across a good dude that had good intentions, but me, because I don't really have time for bullshit. He might have fucked up once and just didn't know not to play with me in that type of way. But because I don't feel like finding out a second time, you already gone.
So you only give it one shot.
Only one chance.
No, I ain't saying that though. Some people might have get more than one, but I'm just saying like that could be the situation.
Yeah.
Just because it just depends on the person and how they coming, how many chances they might get. Yeah,
I get that.
Because if you already not really coming like nothing, one chance is all you get. But if I like you already, then okay, I'm gonna have to train you a little bit, okay? But yeah.
I trained.
Okay, I don't think I had no more questions. Keyshawn, did you have?
I actually wanted to.
You wanted
talk
to
about something?
Yes.
Because I wanted to know, like, how do y'all deal with, like, we was talking earlier off camera about like people having certain expectations for you that you might not be privy to or you just might not be able to live up to for whatever reason. How do y'all deal with friends, family, relationships, whoever it may be, when they expect a little more than you can give or you want to give?
How do I deal with that?
Okay, yeah, that's a good little vibe check. Like, and I think I wanted to talk about that too because that's something that I posted on Instagram that I was saying that, you know, the situation that happened with the lady on TikTok, and she said that her friend stopped being friends with her because she said that her husband didn't take her out of town for her anniversary. Like, it's the friend. Other friend cut her off because she said, "Oh, well, what you did for your anniversary?" She said, "We went to dinner and, you know, you bought me some gifts." But she's like, "That's it? That's all y'all did?" And the friend got offended. She's like, "What you mean?" She was like, "I mean, I know this guy. I sold him all his houses, you know, 3 houses.
Getting money.
He getting money. He got 6 figures. That's all you got to offer. That's all he has to offer is to take you out to dinner, buy you some gifts. Like, he couldn't, flew you out. Right. Y'all couldn't go on vacation for your anniversary.
She out of line.
And it's like she's out of line. It's like, but why the fuck do you have that much expectations on her relationship.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
she was already in his finances. You get what I'm saying?
I just feel like
that's
women,
too much already.
Just people like that, I feel like you just gotta cut them off with no expectations. I mean, explanation. I'm sorry. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just have to let them go. They don't mean you any good.
Because I just feel like it's common sense for you to know that you did as wrong for even coming out your mouth saying anything about what my man should have did for me.
Exactly.
But that goes back to your question, because people be so entitled for your life. Like, how the fuck is you
Why are you so entitled to give me an opinion
about what my man is doing for me on my anniversary or whatever the situation be? Like, why do people always have to
and why you didn't do that?
What they feel off on what you got going on? You
And my favorite thing to say, my favorite quote is, we are all, and I know this one person I say the shit to all the time, but we all individuals. Yeah. Like, what's for you ain't for me.
Yeah.
And vice versa. How you communicate ain't gonna be how I communicate.
For sure.
How you need a friend to show up is not how I need my friend to show up. I don't need all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know. I know that you love me, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? If I need you, you gonna be there. And that's understood.
Yeah. And
so,
I just feel like, why would she say that about her man versus if she cared that deeply about
you
what her friend
fly out.
Yeah. I didn't understand
if you feel like your friend deserves
to be flown out.
Yeah.
But just like she said, we work. Like, we got shit going on. Ain't nobody think about no vacation
but that's a conversation that I would have not even been feeling comfortable having. Exactly. Like, bitch,
I wouldn't even fix my lips to say, dang, why you can't take me out of town? Like, but people be so busy involved in somebody else's life and sitting back and watching. That's envy.
That wasn't the first time that she probably said anything.
And she let her constantly get away
that's why
with
she
shit.
felt like
and
that
that's
was
why
cool.
She felt like it was cool.
But that might have been the tip of the iceberg for her to say, okay, this bitch ain't got no limit.
That probably would have been a tip for me to tip on that ass. But you know what I'm saying? But like,
immediately, like,
do y'all feel like with relationships or friendships or just whatever, you know what I'm saying, with expectations, do you find yourself doing the same thing that you saying people doing to you? Like, is somebody not showing up for you how you want them to show up for you? Like, who's to say how they feel is not valid? Because I feel like we all unconsciously do it to each other.
Yeah. I think so too. And that's why, like, with the situation that I had, it frustrated me a little bit, because I'm like, you know, it's been times where I wanted a little more love that I didn't get, but I never took it personal, because I know how, you know, I know that you're going to always be there if I need you to be there. But on those times that go unspoken, where I'm not saying nothing about how I need you to show up, and you're not, you know what I'm saying, I'm still not, I would never look at you no type of way, because you don't, you know, you're not a mind reader. I'm not being vocal about what I'm going through. I just needed you. Yeah. And I just didn't say it.
How was that person supposed to know that if they're not communicating?
But that's what I'm saying. I would never sit there and fault a person for not showing up in that type of way. Yeah. I know your heart. So I'm not going to never take shit personal. But, you know,
because sometimes you could be wrong too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And don't see it. Mm-hmm. So
that happens a lot. Yeah. That's why it's just a matter of communicating to that person. Yeah. But for me, I feel like if a person feel like I'm not showing up in the way that they need me to, I'm going to first try to understand why they feel like that. Yeah. Because I know that I'm always the type of person that want to show up. So what did I do or didn't do that made you feel like that? Yeah. You know, and then, like I said, I was a little offended, because that was kind of like an attack on my character, because, you know, I know who the fuck I am and how I come for people. So it's just like, how dare you play with me in that type of way?
But that'd be my biggest thing too.
So like, I think my pride was in the way a lot in that situation, because I'm like,
I think for people,
but then I had to step back, like, this is her feelings. Like, this ain't even nothing to do with me or how I feel like I am as a person. Her feelings is hurt in this moment. So that's what I'm going to address.
Each person's feelings is valid. Just like your feelings is valid for, like, damn, how the fuck you trying to assassinate my character? Her feelings is valid for, like, damn, I feel like you didn't show up for me how I wanted you to show up for me. But I think the worst thing that you can do to somebody like me or you or Malika or whatever, that we know that we always show for people and we are good people, is to try to play with my character. Like, don't try to make it seem like I'm
somebody that I'm not. Yeah.
Because that's when it's like, okay, hold the fuck on. Like,
now it's
like, what is we talking about? Like, you always felt like this, but you just constantly just kept being
was
around
dealing with it.
dealing with it instead of just not being a coward about it and saying how you feel.
And that's
like,
how I felt.
I don't like tiptoeing.
And I felt exactly like that in that situation. That's exactly how I felt until we had the conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm telling her how I feel. She telling me how she feel. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I get why you would, I get why you was feeling like that now that you explain it and break it down from your point of view. But at first, when it first was boiling, I'm looking like, damn, how dare you, come for me like that? Yeah. But after hearing her out and she hearing me out, she, hearing what I'm saying too. And she like, I'm glad to hear you say that because, I was feeling some type of way at first, but, everything was all good. But
but I think that all comes with like us, like with this episode, with motherhood, womanhood. I think it all boils down to us just really being involved in each other's lives and being able to talk about
and having those hard conversations,
holding each other accountable, and not just okay, what, I'm not going to talk to that person because they're not easy to talk to.
And sometimes even if you need a few days or a week or something, take that, because sometimes if y'all have it too soon, the conversation get explosive, and now y'all saying shit that y'all don't even mean to say for real.
For sure.
So if y'all know for sure that you is not in the right space, take some time, and then y'all come back, have that conversation, and then shit'll be all good. As long
and
as
not too much time, not again later.
Yeah, not too long, because that right there, that right there fuck up a relationship too. Because I feel like if too much time go past, I don't even give a fuck about you or the situation no more.
I be like, bitch, I forgot what that was.
But if you really truly care about a person, take the little short time that you need, and then have that hard, tough conversation so that y'all.
We all are women. We all are. Most of us are mothers. We all are women. We all going through something. Life is lifing for everybody. Just give each other some type of grace.
Yeah.
Like we all deserve grace. You get what I'm saying? You might not know what I'm going through. I might not know what you're going through, but if we all just like really just come together
and move with good intentions,
exactly. I think
everything be all good.
Everything will be all good. Okay, so I got some more. I really wanted to talk about this in my segment, and I'm tripping.
Oh, okay.
And I'm tripping when you set boundaries and someone gets mad that you just proved the boundary was needed.
No, you're not tripping.
Yep.
I've been through that before, where like I might have been like dealing with the ex, right? Mm-hmm. And when you with the person, everything, nothing's off limits. Everything is everything. Yeah. But like when you double back or circle back on a person, it ain't gonna be all the same. We not together anymore. It is, it's boundaries set. I already know how you are in a relationship, so at certain levels or certain, I'm not going there with you.
Yeah.
And I think like sometimes, people don't know how to wrap their mind because they used to having the same access to you that they had before. So when you do set boundaries and a motherfucker don't know how to act, you be looking
when you set these boundaries and then you go back and you break the boundaries, you sending mixed signals to the motherfucker.
But the thing is,
you going off your word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like for me, the way my thought processes it, I'm thinking like, okay, this second time around, I'm gonna deal with you. It's on my terms. So if I want to deal with you, because I'm gonna be very vocal about that. Yes, and I'm gonna let you know that this is the terms and conditions if you want some type of time. But it ain't gonna be all the same.
Okay.
Especially if you ain't stepping and you making it like you trying to, be back on what we was on. But I ain't really trying to be with nobody I was with.
Yeah.
So most of the time, that's just.
Do y'all believe that?
Fun.
Okay, that was good because my question is to follow up that something to do for fun. Do you believe, Malika? You really can't answer this question, or I can't come asking Keyshawn.
Okay. Of course.
Do you believe that once you are no longer with the person, especially since you have a child, do you feel like baby fathers always feel like they can come and have sex with their baby mother? Like, anytime do they feel like that's just a given?
I think that some men for sure think like that. With me,
Do women feel like that too?
I don't know. I've never thought like that.
So when you was done, you was done.
Yes,
Okay.
it's too many fish in the sea. Even though we got a kid, and obviously I would have wanted the relationship to work, but it ain't work because of something that you did. So I'm never having the thought of feeling like I still own you in some type of way or should be automatically granted some type of access because I don't even want that access. I'm over here with it.
She said, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah, I ain't never thinking like that.
They never went back. You never.
I never went back. No, not even once.
Okay, I like that for you. Okay.
She said she started on
Yeah.
business.
I was about to pick up your phone. Did the city text?
The city, yes, I have a bunch. Since the last time we saw each other, they've been hitting us up. But let me see what they said. Okay, let's see. Somebody says that I have been in a relationship for 3 years. Just now finding out that the person that I'm with now has a 2-year-old child.
She never knew that.
Never knew that. Well, I haven't read the rest, but
sorry.
I'm assuming that she never knew that.
Okay.
I didn't find out from my partner. I found out from a friend. I did a lot of research to see if it was what it was and come to find out it was. How should I bring this to his attention?
Just bring it to his attention.
Baby, there's no way you can.
It's no way around that.
You been with this guy for 3 years and you just found out he had a child.
2-year-old.
2-year-old.
So that means he had He had that baby
1 year in, yup.
Girl, you supposed to come in that motherfucker swinging,
storming. Like what's
like,
going
I don't
on?
think this is time to be nice and soft. I want to talk to you about something. It's supposed to be straight.
So how exactly should she do it?
I feel like she's
Motherfucker, is you crazy? Then you done lost your mind. You done had a whole baby and you ain't tell me. Get your shit.
Then I find out
I feel like because
it's crazy.
that is such like a movie that I would want to. I'm gonna keep this role going. I'm about to make this shit.
Oh, baby, I ain't got that. I don't know how to do that type of shit. That's a different type of challenge that you dealing with.
I think for me, because I feel like that's such a mind fuck. For us to be together 3 years and you got a 2-year-old.
And you can you found this information out and you still can just sit there and act like you don't know.
No. I'm not saying I'm gonna act like the way I'm gonna bring it to his attention is gonna be theatrical, the way that he fucking played in my face like a movie. First of all, we've been together for 3 years. You got a 2-year-old. So that means that for 2 years you've been taking care of a kid behind my back.
Yeah.
And where the fuck was her antennas at that she didn't know what he was doing?
Okay,
but that's what I'm saying. He had to be such a over here ass father that he was probably just kicking out some cash. You probably gotta give it a little more detail, but maybe he just wasn't super heavily physically there for the kid, the way it was easy for her to not know.
Yeah,
but I would definitely bring that to his attention in a theatrical ass way.
Yeah, you just gotta break that shit off to him.
Don't just say, "Hey, is this your baby right here?" Don't do that because he just probably gonna be like,
"No, let me see again." And then that's right there. Soon as the eyes get to switching,
then you gonna want to hit him. That's what I'm saying. You gonna want to hit him. You gotta do that shit in a way where he absolutely cannot even deny that shit.
Yeah.
All he can do is sit there and look stupid. Then you can still hit him with that when he right there looking stupid.
I don't know. I'm not. But I cannot choose peace in those situations like that.
I don't think that's choosing peace. I think
don't
that
even know if I can be like, hey.
I don't know if I.
So today I found out.
So I think we need to have a talk.
No,
that's diabolical.
That's crazy.
I can't believe.
So what's y'all advice to her? Just go ahead, tell him.
Go ahead and slide his ass to the left. No, it ain't no.
It ain't no nice way about that.
Nope. Next.
Somebody said, "Have you ever loved someone who couldn't love you the way that you needed?" I have. It wasn't fun, but I mean, I think that for me, I think we all are going to always want a little more than what we getting.
Yeah.
I think that's just a natural thing for human beings in general. Like, any relationship I was in, I always wanted a little bit more. But not that I'm not happy with you, because everything that you giving me, I am happy and satisfied with. But it's like, okay, he could have bought me flowers today, or whatever it may be. It could be something super small, but it's just always something that, especially as a woman, as a female, you just always want something else. You just want a little bit more. And it's like, you could be super happy, super solid and sufficient in your relationship, but still you just, it's just a natural thing, I think. Even for men, I think they probably always want a little more sex, a little more head.
For sure.
It's always something.
All day.
They want you to shut up a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's always something that, I feel like.
But they were saying, like, love somebody more. Like, you love that person more and that person didn't love you. I feel like in life, and I can only speak from experience, even though my experience was cut short. You get what I'm saying? But I still, you know what I'm saying, had this person. I'm not gonna act like, okay, I only been with Dominique. Yeah. But I do feel like in life, especially women, I'm not gonna just say women, even men, we all gotta go through it. Like Keisha Cole say, we all gotta go through. We all gotta experience love and heartbreak. Those are the two things that we gonna have to experience, and it's either gonna make you or break you. So I don't think nobody is exempt from feeling like you love this person and this person didn't love you, or and vice versa. Even in my marriage, your relationship, or whatever the case may be, I might can't give you
everything today.
You know what I'm saying? You might can give me more. You know what I'm saying? Do I sometimes I feel like I love him more than he love me? Maybe, but it's not always true.
And then sometimes he'll prove you wrong. It's all the plenty of times where he's showing you like this ain't that, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in life, that's what makes the world go round.
It's not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta take the good with the bad. Even in being a mother.
And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard, especially when you get in the bad side of it. It's hard for you to accept that sometimes, but it's gonna always get better. It's gonna always be something around the corner that's a little bit better than right now. So
you gotta just want it. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times people fall off when shit go bad. You get what I'm saying? You gotta go through it.
You gotta stay.
And I think that I've been guilty of that sometimes, like just not sticking it out long enough.
You got to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. But I'm saying, if you want it,
you can.
You can. I don't feel like a woman should stay just because they feel like they have to. Even a man. If you don't want to be with the bitch and you feel like she ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing, you have all the opportunity.
And it's better that way. It's better when you It's better when you make a conscious decision to break up the right way. Don't go cheating and treating dog and people out and just moving all wrong, because that shit ain't gonna do nothing but come right back on you.
You gonna get hurt 10 times worse.
I think just moving with good intentions always is just the best. Even if you don't want the relationship anymore.
I just think life is just all about choices. You get what I'm saying? Life is all about decisions.
And I think the older I get, I just want to be like gooder. Is gooder a word?
I don't know, babe.
I just want to be like the best. Like I just want to be better at everything.
I don't think gooder is the word.
I know it's not. I just want to be the best at everything. Like I just want to be better in every aspect. The way I think, the way I communicate, just everything in general. I just want to be better.
You get what I'm saying? That's everybody wants to be the best. You get what I'm saying? Even if you don't give the best, everybody wants to
wake up wanting to be the best. I think everybody wake up and be like, okay, so today's gonna be a good day. Nobody wake up and choose just to have a
Some
bad
people
day.
do.
They do, but I'm saying that's
I
not
think that
something
it be
they
out of
don't
their control
want.
though.
And those people, like stuff like that, if you feel like you just in this space and you can't find your way out, or it's just dark and you don't know which way to go, I feel like sometimes in our culture people be really scared to like really go seek help or talk to somebody. But I feel like now with like getting a therapist or going to therapy is more interesting, and like it's like starting to be more of a trend.
Normalized.
It's normalized now. So I think people should definitely try to lean more into that. Even mothers, us being a mother, sometimes we might need to go to counseling, or we might just need that one good person
I was just
that we
about
can
to
all
say.
we know without a shadow of a doubt got our back. That we can talk to for hours, get
And
our
just
little
got
rocks
good
off,
advice.
got
It's
good
not
advice.
always
You know what I'm
the
saying? I feel like
counselor.
women, especially mothers, that's really like trying to do their things, and I really want to stress like single parents. Like I really take my head off to you, Keyshawn, like people that's struggling.
Yeah.
Not really saying struggling, but like, you know, like
Just doing it by
just doing
themselves.
it by itself. Like I
Yeah.
had my sister out 100%, like she been doing that shit since she was 16, 17 years old, however old she was when she had her child. You get what I'm saying? Like I just don't know. I mean, I know if I had to, I could, but I just also feel like with being a single mother, y'all have a different type of strength that I possess,
I agree.
because I never had to be put in that situation. But I also feel like with y'all guys being single parents, I feel like I want y'all to like at least learn how to like love on yourself a little bit more better. You know what I'm saying? Find more time for yourself, like not to beat yourself up about shit. Like just know that life is life,
And at the end
Shit
of the day,
gonna
it is
happen,
what it is.
and just try to take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gonna always have everything figured out. Cause shit, even us that have a 2-parent household ain't always got shit figured out.
For
You get what I'm
sure.
saying? So like life is all about choices and decisions. You just gotta make sure you choosing that right one. And with that being said, when
So right.
when y'all about to have these kids by these niggas, y'all need to really do some background checks and make sure that you are picking the right candidate.
But I can honestly say sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes shit be all good until it's ain't. Till it's not.
Yeah, and I think
So it's like
who's to say?
you could have the best guy that you ever met.
Yeah.
But when the relationship end, like I said, sometimes the respect is just not existent. So it just be you, and still even when that happens, it's coming back from it as long as you just know how to deal with that and navigate with that.
Yeah.
It's ways to deal with everything.
Yeah, and
but,
just make sure you got your shit together, because
sure.
you get what I'm saying, you gotta take care
and
of
I can
you
honestly
first.
say, you
get what I'm
it
saying?
starts
'Cause-
with you.
Yeah.
As long as you in the right headspace to receive it, whether it's positive or negative, you would know how to maneuver around it. So
Okay, so
Thank
that's
y'all for watching.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure
Like,
y'all
comment,
comment, subscribe to Side Eyes and City
City
Vibes
Vibes.
podcast.
make sure y'all keep getting gooder.
Yup.
Oh, God.
Cause we getting gooder around here.
She said, "Oh, I'm making this a word."
That was good.
That's a DC